Good evening, everybody. Thanks for having this event. I really enjoy coming to all these things. I like shaking hands and talking politics with people, so I appreciate you holding this and everybody coming out here tonight. Wish we could get more people out at these events, but such is life. My name is Steele. I'm seeking your nomination for the U.S. House of Representatives 10th District. I'm 28 years old. I've been married to my wife, Laura, for almost 2 years now. She's unfortunately not able to make it tonight. She is still ill. She got ill last night before another one of these events, and I had to go stag to that one too, so here I am. I've delivered pizzas for the last 3 years as a way of making a living. I just finished 4 years at Wright State University, earning a bachelor's degree in liberal arts. I focused on religious studies. Early Christianity was the area of focus there, and philosophy. Philosophy of life and philosophy of religion were my areas of study there. Tonight, I want to tell you a little bit about why I think I should be your nominee. At this point, I don't believe that the candidate that either party nominates is going to win on solely the back of their party. That Mike Turner or whoever the Republican nominee is not going to win on Republican votes alone, and neither is the Democratic nominee. So we need a Democratic nominee who can reach out to the independents and even to the more liberal conservatives and steal votes away from that Republican nominee, whoever it might be. I'm a former libertarian. Now I want to make this clear, I am no longer a libertarian. I got a survey from a libertarian group, right here. I'm going to fill it out, even though I don't disagree. I disagree with a majority of what's on here now.
Only if it's stamped.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill it out and send it in because I used to be a libertarian, and it's nice to see third parties get more accessibility and more recognition. So I'm going to go ahead and give them that, even though I'm not going to get their endorsement. But that survey really drove home to me that I'm not a libertarian anymore. But I still have a libertarian approach to things. I have democratic policies that I see through a libertarian prism. What does that mean? You know, those are some words there. Well, for me, that means that I believe in limited government. I think everybody believes in limited government. We just have differing opinions on what the limits to that government should be. But it's that mentality that we do need to watch how powerful our government gets and how much it intrudes into our lives. I believe in personal responsibility and individual freedom and liberty. I think these are American ideals. These aren't conservative, liberal, or libertarian. These are just simply what this country is good at. We let people do what we let people flourish to the best of their ability. So I do approach the issues from that angle. But I see the need to help one another. People are hurting. We can't just say, oh, sorry, man, sorry about your luck. You don't have enough money to take care of yourself. I know that we need to have an interest in a global economy. That's what we have right now, a global economy. We can't separate ourselves from that. And we need to maintain a social contract that's worth being a part of. So I believe this is the richest, most powerful nation on the planet. I think there is no reason that anyone should sleep on the street tonight. There is no reason that a person should starve to death tonight. And there is no reason that a person should die of a curable disease tonight. These are unacceptable in a nation that claims to be the land of the free, home of the brave, and the beacon of freedom and liberty to the rest of the world. We can't let those types of things happen if we're going to be that nation. I see myself as the best candidate because I know why conservatives think the way they do. I used to be one, you know? I know their language. I know the types of arguments they throw at us, and I know how to defend myself against them because I had to come out of it. It's like I've seen the light. I know what the darkness looks like. I know how to defend against it. I also, as a religious scholar, specifically in early Christianity, I know the language of the evangelical Christians. I know what they're after. I know why they are motivated the way they are. And although I don't always agree with them, I know how to reach out to them and help see our side of it. Gay marriage is a big argument for that. I know all of the evangelical Christian reasons why they are against homosexual marriage, and I know how to argue against it and show why you can still believe that, and you can still believe that the laws of the United States can allow gay marriage to occur. So this is the approach I take. I hope that you can see that this is the type of nominee that we need. That's it for me. My time's almost up. I love questions. I'm going to obviously take 2 now. Please come, feel free at the end here to ask me anything you'd like. I'll give you the best answer I can possibly give. So thank you.
suggestions on cutting down on the deficit, and what would you cut back as far as government?
Military spending is certainly one. We spend more money than the rest of the world on our defense. It's unnecessary. I've got, as I said before, Mr. McMasters has got first-hand experience. I have sort of second-hand experience with the military. I've had a few relatives who've been in the military. I know about some of the unnecessary spending that goes on. I mean, also, we live in a country where right now there's no incentive for governmental agencies to spend less either. If you spend less than your budget will get cut next year. Nobody wants to do that, so we'll have at the end of a fiscal year a mad clamor to spend money. And it's things like that that need to be changed. So it's those types of approaches that I think need to happen. I'm not for cutting the safety net programs that we have. Like I said, people are hurting. You don't take away their food if they need food. You don't take away their shelter if they need shelter, and you don't take away their health care if they need health care. We all need health care. So this is what the government should be doing. This is what I say about a social contract. If we're going to be in a social contract with one another, it should be because we want to make sure we don't starve to death, we don't freeze to death, we don't die of curable diseases. If we're not working together for that goal, I don't know why we're in a social contract with one another. So, hope that helps answer your question. If not, please, I can give you more details afterwards. Anything?
One more question.
Anyone else?
What do you think about our immigration situation?
Immigration. I believe that if you're going to risk your life, the life of your infant child, to cross a desert illegally, we should accept that as being the most American of the American spirit, and we should stop making it so difficult to come into this country. I'm not for illegal immigration, you know, I'd like people to come in legally, but that means you have to address the immigration system on the whole. Right now we have limits to how many people we'll take from a certain country in any given year. That's ridiculous. If you want to be an American, if you want to be part of our culture, part of our society, then by all means, because the Statue of Liberty says, give me you're tired, you're poor, and you're weak, and huddled masses yearning to be free. It doesn't say no vacancy. So I'm all for people coming into this country. We're a melting pot. We're good at this. Take people, take the ideas, make something new and better. So I'm all for immigration. We need to address the way that people do it legally so that we have less illegal immigration.
That's my question.
Because it's illegal.
Well, yeah. And say right now we have laws about illegal immigration that are akin to fugitive slave laws that act like, oh, you exist. So you're illegal by your very nature, and we can't, like in Alabama, we can't give you food. They tried to pass that law that people can't give you food if you're an illegal immigrant, or can't give you shelter if you're an illegal immigrant. That's ridiculous. These are human beings we're talking about. So we need to take the legal immigrants who are already in here, give them an opportunity to join the system if that's what they wish. If not, if you don't want to be part of the system, I don't know why you're here. But assuming you want to be part of our country, we need to give people the opportunity to do that.
That's the problem.
I just know, I feel like the word illegal is never spelled legal. That's just my attitude about
I
it.
didn't quite catch that.
My attitude about it is that illegal is never spelled legal. I mean, if it's illegal.
Well, we have to offer people a better chance, a better opportunity to come in legally. Because right now the system is so hard to come in legally that you have tons of people who feel the need. I don't care about the legality of my actions. I'm going to cross that border anyway because there's a better life waiting for me on there, up there. Like I said, that's the American spirit. You risk your life for a better one. We should be taking you with open arms. So, thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you very much.
I just want to address a couple of things here, a couple of questions that came up that I didn't get an opportunity to address. The single-payer healthcare, I just wanted to go on the record. I would, if given the opportunity to vote for a single-payer healthcare system, I would support that, without a doubt. Like Ms. Newhart, though, I think that politically it's probably not going to happen. I would welcome it, and like I said, I would vote for it. I'm willing to compromise in the sense of a public option. I think that is the most likely compromise that will come out of that healthcare debate, that we can give everyone at least access to a government-funded healthcare program if that's what they desire to go into. So that's, like I said, I would support it if I could. I think that compromise is the most likely to actually occur, though. As far as the money goes, I wanted to address that. I could use some of your money, without a doubt. I just got my second and third contributions today for a total of $300 because I'm not taking anything more than $100 from any person or group. So I got thank you to my mother, my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law for each donating $100 to my campaign. So I'm going to be buying some signs when I get home tonight, and hopefully, so you'll be seeing some Steele for Representative signs out there. But anybody who would like to help me out on that, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, no more than $100. So as far as what the idea of whether or not you can do this without money, I kind of feel the same way as Mr. Ezrati to a degree, that we have to prove that it can be done. So, Mr. McMaster said the same thing. We have to show you can break out of the mold of all this money, that we don't want that. We play the game because we think that's how you have to play it. But you don't. You can go out there and run the campaign that you are comfortable with, and if you show that to people, if you are genuine and you just want to help and you do the best that you can, I think people will respond to that, and that you don't need the money to get in their face. You just need to go out and meet them and shake their hands and tell them what you'll do for them. So that's what I will do if I'm your nominee. I'll get out there and I will shake the hands and I will tell people what I'll do for them, and I'll try my best to help. So appreciate your vote. Like I said, I'll appreciate any donations that might want to come my way. Thank you very much.